Are you next? Let's not meet. So this is my first time ever really publicly talking about this, but here we go. For some background, Jam is me, Train is the boy my mom babysat, Pickle is Train's brother, Lime is Train and Pickle's mom. Okay, just so you all have some context, my mom babysat Train and his little brother for years. They are to this day the closest things I have to brothers, and Train is 3 years younger than me. Okie dokie, spooky time. So the day had been pretty normal, watching TV, playing games, a jolly good time I'd say, and as it does every day, the day was starting to come to an end. My dad had just got home from work. Lime just showed up to pick up Train and Pickle. It was the middle of summer and our moms loved to talk, so Train and I decided to head out and wait on the front steps. We just sat mostly in silence, soaking in the last bits of sun the day had to offer. That was until a white pickup truck slowed down at our house. Now, I didn't freak out because our house is toward the end of our block, so people tend to slow down before the intersection. But then the window rolled down and I started to freak out. I looked over at Train and he was fully frozen, gobsmacked. He lives in a super quiet neighborhood, so I don't blame him for not knowing to get the heck inside. But before I could snap him out of it to get him inside, a head popped out of the vehicle. It was a man, probably mid-20s, with long sandy brown hair. And what he said next chills me to the core to this day. He stuck up 2 fingers and pointed at his eyes, then to us. He then looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "You're next." I don't remember much after that, except him and whoever was in the driver's seat peeling out of there, and me basically dragging Train inside. He was more in awe than afraid. We told our parents as soon as we got inside, but obviously my mom didn't think it was that big of a deal, as she doesn't even remember it. But I know for a fact that this happened, because for a few months after, there was a stock Reed van that circled our street, and whenever my neighbor brought it up, she would remind me of the man. Nothing ever came of this, but still, even 10 years later, I've never felt the same about sitting on those steps. Thinking about where we live, he was probably just drunk, and it might have been a dare, but I just hope I never see him again.